Hello and welcome to WHSH TV. I'm Megan Franklin and with me is Dwayne Shake. This will be our final newscast for the 2018 school year. As is the tradition with the radio TV class, the final newscast puts the instructors in front of the cameras to serve as anchors for today's show. All the behind-the-scenes work is being conducted by members of this year's class. Coming up on today's show, we will talk with Mr. Barnard in the guidance office about final preparations for seniors as they get ready for graduation day. We will also tour the new Infinite Indoor Sports in the Kingpin Bowling Center to find out more about summer programs at each location.
Plus, coming up in sports, we'll talk about the West and East Coast Conference Finals in the NBA, and I'll set the scene for the opening round of tournament play for both the Hatchet baseball and softball teams, which kick off sectionals next week. In weather, some hit-or-miss showers and thunderstorms are going to be rolling in. We'll have a detailed forecast later in the newscast.
All that and much more. It's Thursday, May 17th, and you're watching WHSH TV. Welcome back to WHSH TV. We are left with just 2 weeks of school, and the guidance office has been busy making sure all seniors and all are ready to accept that diploma next Saturday, May 26th, during the high school commencement ceremonies. We spoke with Mr. Barnard in the guidance office for a quick rundown of what has been going on.
Making sure that all the seniors have the classes they need to graduate. And not only that they have those classes, but also they're passing those classes. It takes quite a bit of time to go through all the transcripts just to double check everything, and we don't want to make a mistake here at the very end of the year, so that's what we look at. Most of our seniors are graduating with a Core 40 diploma, a combination of 40 credits of math, English, science, history, as well as some electives. We do have some that graduate with an academic honors where they have to earn 47 total credits as well. So, a lot of work looking through all these classes and grades, but it's worth it because at the end these seniors do a walk through the graduation and something they'll have for the rest of their life. If a student comes up short or fails one of the required classes they need for graduation, they do have some summer school opportunities, online opportunities as well. We typically meet with those students right away after graduation as soon as possible to kind of draw up a plan for how they're going to get those things taken care of. Typically a student that's only 1 or 2 credits shy will have that finished probably by the end of June or sometime in the summertime, and at that point they receive their diploma.
The final day of school will be 1 week from today for students. A big event for downtown Washington is coming next month. The Chamber of Commerce and the Heartbeat of Washington will be sponsoring an event called Celebrate Washington. The idea is to bring back the old sidewalk days on Main Street that used to keep businesses and local residents busy on a Saturday. Chamber Director Samantha Bobbitt explains more about the festival.
Celebrate Washington is June 16th on Main Street, and basically what it is we're trying to get back to the old sidewalk days where the businesses come out on the sidewalks and bring their things that they sell in their shops so people can come out and see what is available on Main Street. We will have booths. Right now we've got upward of 35 booths. That'll be craft booths, direct sales booths, and businesses that'll be coming out on the actual sidewalks to sell their stuff. We've got fun and entertainment for all day long. It starts at 10 o'clock and goes until 6 p.m. And we've got all kinds of things going on entertainment-wise on Main Street. Some of them will be in front of the KFC area, and that's going to be the Dave's Flooring Center stage, but some of them will be at the gazebo also. Right now we have Our Lady of Hope dancers, a Jammin' Pan steel drum band, Friends for Animals costume pet parade. We have Dan and Judah Maley acoustic set. We have mind reader and magician Daniel Cullen. We also have the LMA music review, the Courthouse Singers, the Jammin' Pan steel drum band again at 5, and then Spectra Band will be playing at Yolanda's Bistro. If you're interested, we invite you to visit our Facebook page, That is Heartbeat of Washington, and then Celebrate Washington is the event. And like I said, it's June 16th from 10 until 6 p.m.
Celebrate Washington on Main Street is set for Saturday, June 16th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Over 60 vendor booths are expected on Main. To reserve your spot, call the Chamber office at 812-254-5262. A new business has opened and is going strong now in Washington. In the former Tumbling Express building behind Tractor Supply, Infinite Indoor Sports is now open and has big plans for the upcoming summer. We each took a tour this week and spoke to owner Dane Prevost about what is planned for the upcoming months.
Indoor sports facility, so our peak season is November through March. You know, when the weather's bad outside, we're rocking and rolling in here. But we have pretty much all kinds of sports. Our two main sports, soccer is going to be number one, and then we have baseball as well. We offer training programs in both soccer and baseball, softball as well. And then for like youth, we offer soccer training starting at the age of 3 on up through 18. We do t-ball leagues. We've got different various sports tournaments. So we have cornhole tournaments. We have dodgeball tournaments, wiffle ball tournaments, things like that. But really, soccer leagues, soccer training, and then baseball training and softball training are kind of our bread and butter of what we do in here. So our business hours, our office hours, are Tuesday through Friday, noon to 5. That's when someone's always here answering phones, doors are unlocked and open. But really our industry is a second shift kind of industry. Pretty much after everybody gets out of school or off work, that's when everything picks up in here. So most of the week, we are here up until about 8 to 10 o'clock at night with different various sports being played. Pricing everything is really representational of what you might pay for outdoor stuff as well. So like I know our youth leagues and stuff are right around the $60 range. Our adults, kind of the same thing when it comes to soccer, t-ball, same thing. Our training programs bring a little bit more. They're around the $90 to $95 range for most things. A lot of those are, you know, all 8-week programs, so maybe once a week for about an hour, whether it's games or training, and then once a week for about 8 weeks. Summer sports camp is pretty much like recess and PE class rolled into one, with a little bit of training thrown in there as well. We do ages 5 to 12, and with that, our hours are 7:30 in the morning to 5:30 at night. We play every sport known to man. Dodgeball, of course, is the big hit with the kids, but we do badminton, we do field hockey, basketball, baseball, soccer, flag football. I mean, just all kinds of different field games, tug of wars, pretty much anything and everything when it comes to sports, we facilitate in here during our summer camp. It lasts all summer long. You can sign up for the entire summer. You can sign up for individual weeks or even individual days. With that comes a lunch that we provide for everybody, and then 2 snacks. So the kids come in, they play all the time, but they also leave the summer with a little bit of training, because we're all coaches in here by nature, so we try and train the kids in various sports as well to help them improve over the course of the summer. Pretty much, we're family owned and operated. We love what we do here. We're here for our community to, you know, keep sports thriving in our community, and we just really hope that everybody kind of takes hold and really likes what we're doing and has a good time in here.
Stop by and check out Infinite Indoor Sports this summer. Coming up after the break, we will take a quick look at your weekend forecast, and we will head to the hallways for this week's Hallway Beat. Stay tuned. You're watching WHSH TV.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him going on to fascinate millions with his talent? 1 in 260,000. The odds of this born racer having 157 career top 10 finishes in NASCAR? 1 in 125 billion. The odds of him winning both the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400 in the same year? 1 in 195 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I'm NASCAR driver Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Doesn't see race. Love is love.
Welcome back to WHSH. Let's take a quick look at your forecast. Right now, 82 degrees at Washington High School and kind of calm out there, but there is a chance for rain and some thunderstorms, hit or miss, mainly later this afternoon. Our current conditions right now, again, 82 with cloudy skies. Tonight, the chance for rain moves in, 50% chance, hit or miss showers. There's baseball games tonight, JV varsity, softball game tonight as well. Looks like it's going to get in, but there's a chance you might get a few sprinkles here and there. Switching to the weekend, coming up this weekend, again, same story, 50-50 chance for rain on Friday, pretty much all day. The rain will bring cooler temperatures, 76 degrees, lows down to 63, and a 5 in 10 chance for rain on Saturday for the start of the weekend, 82 for your high, 65 for your low. A more detailed look at the forecast coming up. Stay tuned, you're watching WHSH TV.
Cinderella found the pet that fits her perfectly. Tiana gave her pet the royal treatment. Belle found beauty where no one else did. And you can too. Share your heart. Share your love. Bring home your forever friend. Make a shelter pet part of your world. Happily Ever After begins at theshelterpetproject.org.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know, wherever you are.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kid.
6, 5. Welcome back. A busy summer is coming up at the Kingpin Bowling Center on State Street in Washington. The Kingpin offers 24 lanes of bowling with electronic scoring, a full restaurant with great food, and an arcade room. We spoke to owner Jim Hess this week to find out more about some summer specials going on at the bowling alley.
Coming up in June, we have something called Triple S Night. It's a singles night, summer social single, so anybody that's unattached can come out for $15 a bowl that begins Friday, June 1st. We are going to begin serving lunches out here on June 1st, which is a Monday. We will be doing lunches Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. That is subject to change, and if it does, you can find information posted on the Kingpin page on Facebook, Kingpin Bowling Center on Facebook. Friday at night we're called a Adult Youth League. It's an adult and a child, and you know, mother, son, father, daughter, any combination, grandchild. Just several things going on. On weekends we're open from 6 to 11. We have Rock-a-Bowl from 8 to 11. That's $10 from 8 to 11. All you can bowl in that time frame there. 3-person team, that's a good, thank you, that's good. Any combination, male, female, it's like I said, 3-person team. It's going to run for approximately 12 weeks. It's not sanctioned, but it's ran like a sanctioned league. You bowl to an average. You know, whether you're a good bowler or bad, it's a lot of fun. Everybody gets together and laughs and cuts up and has a good time. We have food specials running those nights also. So now on Tuesdays we're open from 6 to 10. Tuesday during the day we're open from 8 a.m. to 3, then open from 6 to 10. Right now we're closed on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Fridays and Saturdays we're open from 6 to 11. And Sundays we're open 6 to 9. Right here at the Bowling Center, if you have questions about any of this, it's 812-254-0632. And like I said, all this information is posted on our Kingpin Facebook page, the Kingpin Bowling Center.
The Kingpin Adult Summer League meets at 7 p.m. Tuesdays for 3-person teams. Games are $2 each Tuesday night. And don't forget the Summer Adult/Youth League on Fridays this summer. Again, the Kingpin is located on State Street in Washington. As the school year winds down, we went back to the halls this week for our final hallway beat of the year.
Would you rather have toes for fingers or fingers for toes, and why?
I'd probably have fingers for toes because then you could pick stuff up with your feet like a monkey.
What? Do you prefer warm or colder weather?
Cold weather.
Why?
Because it's not hot.
Would you rather be a kid your whole life or an adult your whole life, and why?
I'd definitely rather be a kid my whole life because when you're a kid, everything is fun and you don't have any worries.
Even Lips is the supervisor for food services with Sodexo and has plans again this year to continue his summer food program when school is out. Sodexo will offer lunch daily at the high school cafeteria and at the food trailer at mobile sites throughout the summer. Lips explains how it works.
The summer lunch program is designed to fill in the gaps for kids that are out of school so that they have at least one healthy, nutritious meal each day. It's open for free to any kid 18 to 0, I guess, to come eat lunch for free. We have 3 different main locations, the high school from 11:30 to 1:30, and then the Hatchet food trailer will be out in 2 different locations about the same time, at Lena Dunn and then at Mountain Street. Yeah, it'll be very similar to school lunch, but it does change every day. It's on a 2-week cycle, so for 8 days at least it'll be different or 10 days, it'll be different every day. Parents are encouraged to come. We do have to charge adults, but it's only $3. And like I said, kids, they don't have to just be from the Washington community. Any kids around here, that are, as long as they're under 18, eat for free.
The summer lunch program starts the day after school ends. You can log on to the school's website to find the sites for the program throughout the summer. This past Monday, Washington Community Schools hosted a diversity night in the high school cafeteria. Attendance was great for the first-year event, and it looks to be an annual event at the school. We were there with our cameras to capture some of the activities at the event.
We had an amazing diversity fair hosted at the Washington Community Schools High School, and we had a wonderful attendance, and we had a great diverse group of people that came, students with their parents. We had a lot of people attend from the community. We also had booths that were where we had community members come in, such as the YMCA, Purdue Extension, and there were several others. As we began talking with Dr. Roach about the ethnicity in the community of Washington, we began to realize that we needed to have an event that would celebrate the ethnicity of the students and their families. And so that is when the diversity fair was decided, and also to allow the students and their families to really celebrate their ethnicity and the customs that they have in their families. And they were able to bring those forth through food. Students made posters to really demonstrate their ethnicity, and it was something we were very, very proud of as we looked at what the students and their families were doing in the community. We were thrilled with the people that came out from the community, from the families and the students. It far exceeded our expectations for this first annual diversity fair.
Coming up after the break, we will have a more detailed look at the latest in sports this week with Dwayne Shake. You're watching WHSH TV.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him opening his own clothing store at the age of 18? 1 in 138,000. Excited to be a part of pop culture, he packed for the big city. The odds of finding someone to invest in his vision? 1 in 4.5 million. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
Thanks for coming in for the interview.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, we got your personal references, your resume, high school diploma or equivalent.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Yes, it's right there.
Great.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back. Let's talk sports here on WHSH. First, girls tennis last night. Sectionals got underway at several sites across the state. The Washington Lady Hatchet tennis team continues to roll. They improved to 13-2 with an opening win over an opening win last night. 4-1 was the final score. Washington goes on to face Vincennes in the semifinals coming up tonight. The other semifinal will have Washington Catholic against Vincennes Reveille. Best of luck to the Lady Hatchets tennis team as they continue their postseason run. Last night in baseball, the Hatchet baseball team took one on the chin, falling on the road to Sullivan 6-2. Very good Sullivan team, 19-6 now. Washington drops to 13-11. The Hatchets right back in action tonight. 5 games in 5 days. They travel to North Davies, just up the road. That one gets underway a little later this afternoon. And again, good luck to Hatchet baseball. The Hatchet softball team also wrapping up their season. They will be on the road at North Posey tonight, ending the regular season. Good luck to the Lady Hatchet softball team in their final game tonight. Now, the sectional tournaments are set across the state in both baseball and softball next week. On Tuesday night, Hatchet softball has a very tough challenge against a good Jasper team. Softball sectional will be at Pike Central. The Hatchets face off with Jasper 6 p.m. in the semifinals coming up Tuesday night. On Wednesday, Hatchet Baseball opens the tournament as they will take on the Pike Central Chargers in the opening round. That's also a 6 o'clock first pitch. for Hatchet Baseball. New site for the 3A baseball sectional at Vincennes. That's going to change things up quite a bit in the 3A postseason tournament for the baseball team. Let's move now to the track and field sectionals. Boys track and field sectional tournament gets underway tonight. They play at Princeton. Meet starts at 6:30 this evening. Best of luck to all the county teams competing in the track and field sectional tournament tonight at Princeton. The girls tournament was held on Tuesday, and Washington had 6 move on to regional at Evansville Central coming up next weekend, and we wish them the best of luck in the regionals next week. And good luck to the sectional teams tonight for the boys in track and field. NBA Finals continue to roll. It was a 127-105 win yesterday for the Houston Rockets as they rolled through a big victory. The series is now tied at a game apiece, and that moves to Golden State coming up on Sunday for game number 3. Meanwhile, the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers continue in their postseason run. That series will continue on Saturday as they switch gears to head to Cleveland. Boston with a 2-0 lead and in the driver's seat there. Baseball yesterday, the Reds, winners. They avoided the sweep against the Giants, winning 6-3. My Cubbies struggled, a 4-1 loss to the Braves. Braves playing very well right now. And the Cardinals got back on the winning track, 7-5 victory over the Twins. That's sports. For WHSH, I'm Dwayne Shake. Stay tuned. We'll wrap it up after this.
When I was 6, my days were spent playing basketball. When I was 6, my dream was to make it to the NBA. When I was 6, my mom had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
What do you think it would be like to teach? Chances are, you have no idea. Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, proving that greatness can be found in everyday places, and that you don't need to be famous to be unforgettable. That's what it's like to teach.
Welcome back to Welcome back to WHSH. Let's check the weekend forecast now. Looking at the radar maps, as you can see, we have the hit or miss showers we talked about earlier. It's going to be about a 30 to 40% chance tonight, but as we progress through the weekend, bumping up to about a 50% chance. The radar shows the cloud coverage right now in southwest Indiana and here in much of the Midwest with this low pressure system that's coming through at the moment. So again, prepare for some spotty hit or miss showers. It is May. That's what we can expect for this time of year. 40, 50% chance on and off throughout the weekend coming up. Off to the west, we'll see out west, pretty much dry. That's always the story out there. High pressure off into the west coast and down into Mexico and Albuquerque. Again, a nice dry part of the country there. So this is what we have coming up next week, which hopefully will bring some dry and nice weather. Let's look at the current conditions. 82 degrees right now. Cloudy skies at Washington High School. That's where we're going to stay for the rest of the afternoon tonight. 50% chance of rain and thunderstorms, lows down to 65. For your Friday, tomorrow, again, 50-50 chance, rain, thunderstorms, but cooler. The rain and the low pressure system does bring cooler temperatures, so it kind of was like we went straight from winter right into summer, and we didn't have much spring. It got up into as high as 90s for last week, and we're going to get a little break from that finally, which is good news if you don't like the heat. 76 Friday, Saturday, 50% chance for rain, 82 on Saturday. And the extended forecast moving into next week, Sunday, 40% chance of rain all day, 87 degrees for your high, and lows around 65. So again, the big story, it's kind of hit or miss showers and thunderstorms on and off for much of the weekend. It is going to be cooler temperatures, and that is the good news, as I said, if you don't like the summer heat. So I think we're going to get the games in and everything, but again, you might want the umbrella just to be safe. And Miss Franklin, that's a wrap. What do you think? You know, the students did a fine job. This is a great group this year. We're going to miss them, especially the senior class. What would you say to this group of seniors?
I would say enjoy your last week here at WHS and live it up in college because those are some of your best years.
Sage words of wisdom from Mrs. Franklin, who has helped us out and done a great job with the program this year. On behalf of the entire team at the WHSH Radio TV class, guys, come on in. Come on in and get in the scene for the last shot. This is your WHSH Radio TV team. We say have a great summer, be safe, enjoy yourself, and thanks for watching us throughout the year here on WHSH TV.
No one's been there to take it down.